Hey there, everybody. Been a while. I still plan on doing a few videos shortly, tying up the Philippines and that, and I did do another one before this one that will be out soon. Haven't had a lot of time to edit some videos, but yeah, it's good to be back and missing the Philippines even more. Although there is plans in motion to have my special lady come here for just a little bit to experience here for a bit and go from there. And yeah. And then going back in August again. I always like going back in August. Seems to be a every year thing, minus last year, but that was so I can stay a month or so. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with channel's growth so far. It's surprised me a little bit. Got 98 currently as of checking, and seems to be holding there, thankfully. Thank you for all the support and subscribing, guys, and liking the videos, even though it's relatively small. I just still want to thank you. Hopefully more to come of ones like this anyway. Keep you guys updated on possible locations in mind for down the road. That'll be our main base of operations in the Philippines down the road, so just not sure which one yet. There's a few there, or actually in Bohol. Actually, I'm kind of thinking about that one too. But how you guys doing? Doing all right for the most part? I know it's a required taste for what videos I do. I don't really do anything that's like wow animations or anything. But I think there's something, I think Cut Video Pro or something on the iMacs anyway. And then I can do the whole extra edits or pop-ins and stuff and make it look good. I haven't gotten around to purchasing yet and testing it out and see how it goes, but as either here or there for the most part. And otherwise, CapCut's what I have been using. It's been getting me okay. I still haven't figured out how to actually like make actual multiple cuts or cut stuff out in a way that's still been a learning curve for me. Otherwise, laundry day and helping mom out. But hopefully you guys are all right. Hey there, sorry I had to do a little cut there, so yeah. But yeah, seems like just getting a little more crazier here every day. More strikes coming, and on the Eastport docks and all that stuff. Right now in Iowa, I think it's minimal, but it's going to eventually impact here as well with supplies. Yeah, it's just a mess. Just more headaches. And just can't really get along, huh? It's just craziness. And hopefully it works out soon, but I mean, it's already going to be, the U.S. isn't going to be what it's really not what it used to be anymore. It's so divided and split. But a lot of times you got to play the long game and get all the stupidness out of your system. That's, play the long game and just wait it out. Show that we're civil and, rather than be on your high horse about it. I mean, you gotta have, ear to the ground, like Joker would say on Better Bachelor. You don't want to put your head in the sand and ignore everything, the world events going on, especially with that latest hurricane, Irene, I think, that hit the East Coast, and then the dock workers went on strike shortly after that, demanding more and more pay, even though they rejected 50% increases to their salaries for 6 or 7 years. Can't remember exactly, but that's like a $5,000 something a year increases to their pay. But the unions really side with the Democrats, really, and I mean I should honestly just switch to independent. I am registered as a Democrat, but it's not what the Democrat Party used to be anymore. Because all the union workers vote mostly left, not all, but the majority, at least the heavy ones that are funded, the big labor unions, which is ironic because, it was going to happen if Trump was reelected anyways with the COVID spending, and a lot of that money I think is still not used or spent yet, supposedly. And all those charging stations, apparently I think there was less than 5 built so far, and even then that has been some billions of dollars. Where's the rest of the money going? You rely on the federal government, it's going to lead to mismanagement, misspending, and then they still just want to tax you into oblivion. Now, I still think that fair taxes, everyone pays, no exceptions. Corporations as well. Maybe to incentivize, more, factories not being built, make it as a lower percentage. But, it's still got a tax. Everyone should pay their share, yes. But if it's a start now business, keep it low to get them going, and then raise it up to within 15-18% or so. Because if you raise it way too much, they're just going to pass that on to the consumers. So stuff's going to cost more. They're not going to. You really expect them to take pay cuts? No. I think it was just Nintendo's board years ago. And to life, I can't remember his name, but he was the founder of Nintendo. Passed away. But before him and all the board members took pay cuts, so the lower level employees didn't have to get job losses or job cuts. Now it's just like, I want more money, golden parachutes, the whole works, and all they shouldn't have that, because if they have that, then every employee should have that. But then the company would go bankrupt. But a lot of times the inner circle of the higher-ups tend to have security blankets of millions, multi-millions of dollars, and they take it with them. And then destroy another company. Capitalism gave us all this, but at what cost? It's not perfect, but it is a system that actually is working. But only for a few nowadays. Fewer and fewer. And then now with the remote stuff, with this camera here, or just try to earn money remotely, streaming channels, platforms, and such. Even though I was really against it years ago, but I recently kind of just, I guess, trying to see if my channel can actually take off and earn me a little money, and eventually maybe in 10-15 years I can move over to the Philippines permanently and return to the US a little bit to visit family. But the main anchor is mom and my sister. Well, my other sister too, but she's in another state, and sadly we only see each other if there's a death in the family or so, which is, we just, you gotta work, have little time, and then all that traveling and that. And then I only have like a week or 2 week vacation, a week a year, and otherwise we're putting a lot of hours of work, which is keeping me behaving myself. So, and then you got at home chores, and then making sure have time for lifting, maybe read a few chapters of book a day, which I should pick. I did pick up another book. I think it was from George E. Curtis or something. I said that. I'll have to probably look up at it later, but it seems like a really inspirational book, about mental toughness. Just, it's all in your mind. Just, it's just, repetition. Work through it. Work through the pain. Kind of just going from there for the most part. And I think that hurdle for me it would have been over a year ago. There was a point where it didn't feel like anything I was doing was actually working. But then after a while, I was able to see my results. But I will acknowledge that it was definitely, it took multiple people saying like, "Hey, Will, you've changed. Wow." And then looking in the mirror, and then I was finally seeing some changes. And then it's like, wow, yes. All right. And it's just best I can say is don't really think about it too much. Just do it day in and day out. Keep the consistency is important. But results do happen. The other one, especially if you need more like a testosterone booster or something, I went with Turbo Max. There was the from V-Shred. There was the Burn Evolve 2.0, and then the I'm already forgetting. It's been a while. I need to resupply on the bottles, but I was heading out to the Philippines, and I decided not to resupply. But they have some great discounts on their website. You can get almost 6 months worth for, less than $150 or so. And plus it came with free, in addition to with catalogs and training workouts and that, which I do recommend, especially if you want to do they have a shred program can shred from your body from neck down to your legs, get nice and sharp and muscular, or starting to get ripped anyway. The other programs are more building muscle and that, so that'd be a separate program. But especially if you just want bulkier arms or legs, they have workouts for that. I'm choosing the arms one, and legs will be later. But honestly, with the few days of the leg work, cardio and workouts, they do work on your calves and thighs, so you do feel the burn. Yeah. I guess I'm not really showing the surroundings, but the breeze is nice. It's about 80 degrees, I think. I think it has dropped a little bit, but it was in the low 80s. Yeah. Walking the little one for mom anyway. But yeah, everything came back okay. The initial, I do have a few little clips that I'm going to add to the last Philippines video about me on the airports. It was just, missed the one flight. I don't know whether it was with Singapore or San Francisco, but I almost missed going there. But I did miss the one coming back, but it was only like 4 hours or so, and that was on another plane. But with traffic wasn't too bad. We were all running like hell to the run into the area, and it was like too late. I guess the 30-minute mark is like, yeah, we can't board it. Next flight. Yeah, other than the world events, we got the election coming up, and now we got another strike. It's like, I think this marks day 3 of it anyway. Of the full day anyway. Yeah, it's like, why not? I want more money, I want more money, I want more money. I want more money. Money! I don't care about anyone else. It's just selfishness. Everyone should be getting paid more. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. There has to be certain ways to do it. Making a grandstand and having everyone else suffer while you're being selfish is not the way to go. It's going to paint you as the villain. I would think that the 50% raise with a 6-year, so each increases, each year in that. I mean, they make art at almost 6 figures anyways, and they vote left to tax even higher, so then they're going to want more money to offset the taxes, but not realizing you're just going to pay more in taxes anyways, especially with the inflation and the debt. The debt, 32 trillion right now. Each month we're racking up $1 trillion in debt and interest every month. At the point it's going to be every day. Our dollar is getting weaker and weaker. God, it used to be a lot stronger, and now it's just weak as heck right now. Yeah, I'm surprised no one's really talking about Kamala's unrealized gain tax is going to really cripple everybody. Saying it's not going to impact the middle class, but it is. Because there's going to be more layoffs in that, because they're going to have to pay for that, because they're not going to take pay cuts. Man, there just have to be best ways to do it. I mean, the Fed should keep the interest rates a lot higher than what they lowered it recently. They've got to keep it up, raise it higher. It's going to slow the economy to hell, but at least it'll help offset the inflation part. Keep the spending down. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to play it by ear, and hopefully you guys have supplies to get through, because I don't think that maybe within 2 weeks the strike will go down at the ports. But honestly, I think it's going to go on longer than that. Just like the Hollywood strikes and that, which didn't really impact day-to-day folks, but unless you were in Hollywood and you relied on those jobs. And it's already about, with the other video, it's gonna be about 20 minutes, so I think I'm gonna stop it there. But yeah, guys and girls, and thanks for your continued support, and hopefully we can reach our goal to 100 and then go to 500 for the next goal, then 1,000. All right, let's spread the word of the Symbiote Army. All right, Venom God signing out, guys. You take care until next time. Be safe.